this one started. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Angels and the Coopers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, and stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Bo Bichette.
The first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Now here's the pitch.
The third baseman, Gary.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw into second. Throw won't get him. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are two gone now. The set and the 1-0. And he misses low with it 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a little tapper. Fouled away. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now at the plate is Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Xander.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone. And now in the box, Ketel Marte, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw inside his. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Arozarena is there. One pitch, one out. Now to the plate, here is number 18. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
0-1.
And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. First delivery to him. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Now a fastball slung on and missed. Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy.
The third baseman,
behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's out number 1. 1 out, bases empty. And next up will be Jim Thome. Lifted the other way to left center. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Randy Arozarena trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting 7, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 home. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Standing in now, Marcus Semien.
Second baseman.
As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And he gets there, makes the running play. And top of the third set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Alvarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. High and deep to left center field. Marte is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Next to stand in is Bob Gibson. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The second baseman.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Got him swinging, and that will. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Catfish Hunter.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Bouncer to the left side, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Nimmo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So now here is Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He tracks it down, and that will end. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Gary Sheffield. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gary Sheffield goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now back.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he got another one here. So now to the plate, Max Muncy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! That brings up Jim Thome. Left side, but well fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I notice pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that's ball 3 now, as it just misses below the zone. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So next to hit is Randy Arozarena. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. As he grounds one briskly to short, Anderson picks it up to second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
A tag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 18 becomes the second out here in inning number 5. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And yet another strikeout here. Ready now is Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Marcus.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next, it'll be Catfish Hunter. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Hunter.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. And there are two away now. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is... Clay Holmes takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound. First pitch of the AB on its way. Francisco Alvarez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. At the plate now, Bo Bichette. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So the next to bat will be Gary Sheffield. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is play.
That will have to press pause. Blake Trinan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ketel Marte. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Now back, the right fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. High and deep to right center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Max Muncy. Lasted a solo homer last time up.
Muncy.
He's set and the pitch.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
Trinan has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. At the plate, Jim Thome. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And low, it's a ball and a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Drilled down the line. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Stepping up is Randy Arozarena. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. First offering on its way.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1 strike.
1-1. Strike 2, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Brandon Nimmo is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. Number 18 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Hot shot down the line, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains 2nd and 3rd, but with 2 away now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Struck him out. Giovanni Gallegos will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Salvador Perez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. The 0-1 pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something's breaking down and away off the plate.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
Next, here is Marcus Semien. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Babe Ruth will be.
Now coming in the 10th pitch. Babe Ruth.
From the stretch. Line drive base hit into the left center field. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The center fielder, Patel.
So now to the plate, Patel Marte, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third, and he is in there. Paul Sewald takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final two. Outs of this seventh frame. Mickey Mantle will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. Weak grounder back to the mound. There's one on the first, and how about that for an entrance? The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there, and you have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Ball one to start the at-bat. 2-0. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. First pitch on its way, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
2 strikes.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back in.
A swing and a miss. That retired. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1.
1 strike.
Here it comes. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Jim Thome. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1.
No, that's down.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy.
Into the box now, Randy Arozarena.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Tomey leads off second with nobody out. Another one sent foul. Hit weakly on the ground is short. Gonna be a tough play. And there's one down now. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next up is Marcus Semien. Singled in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Marcus.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Semien.
And that one got a piece of him. Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-2 ball game. So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets the call. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. It's taken strike 1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Number 4.
Next to hit, Ketel Marte. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. 1 run scores. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
The right fielder, number 7, Mickey.
That brings up Mickey Mantle. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Fly ball to straightaway left. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's set. Here it comes.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Brandon Nimmo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Marte is there. 2 gone. Now it'll be number 18. He doubled his last time through. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike.
Got the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a shot to third. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, we had two spring training division teams going at it in this one. Pretty much an even matchup on paper, but at the end, these guys come out on top.
Rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Benchwarmers and the Coopers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And now here is Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Benchwarmers, the second baseman, Trey Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Right.
On the ground to second. Simeon's there, and there's out number 2. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Swing and now Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Xander.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ketel.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. Ripped down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. High in the air out to center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Man at second with 1 down. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front with strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. So now here is Max Muncy looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. That brings up Jim Thome.
First baseman.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Here's Randy Arozarena.
No left fielder.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That evens it up 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Turner has it. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care. Second inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And a big swing by the big, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes.
Center fielder, number 7.
Mickey Mantle is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Mickey Mantle goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jesse Winker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. At the plate, JT Realmuto. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Salvador Perez.
The catcher.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Stepping in now, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Anderson scoops it up on the first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The pitcher.
First delivery to him. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2. back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The center fielder, number 4.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, as it's grounded sharply to first. One there, on to first as they get the double play. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cliff Lee. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Here now is Trey Turner.
The batter on second baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
No outs, nobody on. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And that's through for a hit. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Harper ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2. In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
1 ball.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. At the plate now is Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start things out against Cliff Lee as we get the inning underway. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And that's the first out.
Number baseman, number 13.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Max Muncy stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Ball 2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, here is Jim Thome, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Throw onto the big target of front. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mickey Mantle. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The catcher,
JT Realmuto will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strike.
Thought we'll have to press pause. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up next will be Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy.
Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. So one away now. Here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Good riding action to that thing, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that's the second out. Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. No balls and a strike to count. And he lays off for ball 1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Hit back toward the mound. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The pitcher, number 19. Bob.
So now to the plate, Bob Feller, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And another foul ball. Now Lee will try it again, 0-2. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Cliff Lee.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
First pitch on the way.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0. misses. An off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Full count now. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. Trey Turner stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it in.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trey Turner goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Simeon has a play. 2 gone. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. A swing and a miss. That retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Gone! Standing in now, Ketel Marte. 0-1 the count. No hits to this point. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard to 3rd. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, right fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
2-2. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Mickey Janis gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double.
The first baseman, number 25.
At the plate, Jim Thome. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And there's a base hit on the line. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
The left fielder.
At the plate now, Randy Arozarena. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. From the stretch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Lifted down the line in left. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Back up the middle. Anderson picks it up
He's
to
out.
second for 1 to Thomas. They get them both in the top half of the 6th about to get started and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
So he sets him down swinging. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. becomes the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Mickey Mantle is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
And he's got another one. Stepping in one. Again is Johnny Damon. First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-0.
On the ground, softly towards second. And that's out number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
That last at bat, Nettie B, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Anderson brings it in. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
The right fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the left fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Gregory Soto, 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And how about that for a situational? And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
Fouled off. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. JT Realmuto is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Nicholas Castellanos will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. 1-0 the count. Line to the right side. That gets down and the inning continues. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. We'll leave it right there as he strikes. Drew Pomeranz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Jim Thome is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Pomeranz is ready. Here it is on 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in next, Randy Arozarena singled last time up. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Turner gloves it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And up steps Salvador Perez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball strike. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Tim Anderson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And now the first pitch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Into the box now. Frank Thomas hit on the ground down the first baseline. And nothing will come of the 2-out double. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Second baseman.
As he takes a cold strike at 1. And there's ball 1. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Popped him up. Realmuto is there. 1 down. Next to It'll be the pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Giancarlo.
your attention please. Big hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. Swinging a shot toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Stanton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
The center fielder, number 4.
Into the box, Ketel Marte as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. So stepping in is Teoscar Hernandez, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Yeah, man, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Bogaerts on third with 2 out. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. And a fine play there up the middle. May have... Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mickey Mantle is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Mickey
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Jesse Winker comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief out. JT Realmuto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he fouls this one off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 12-3 is the way this one ends.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good on the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control.
From a winter wonderland, catching out the bees hiding in the clouds. No future Batman, not before Christmas, not very likely. Stored in a warehouse in the valley.
It feels so good to have a perfect song.
Not exactly ideal. So now it's Brian Reynolds. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
leading off for the Dubs.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Wainwright's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Count remains 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Batting second.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Change of speeds is one of the hardest things that offensive players have to deal with, especially if he's got the arm action working like he does. That pitch was 19 miles an hour slower than the previous pitch.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. The throw is wild, and he gets away. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ground ball to third. He's got to hurry. Throw to first beats him easily. And now into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
As he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Next to dig in, Ketel Marte, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Rodriguez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ohtani waits on it. And the inning is over. So now into the box is Patrick Wisdom, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Now here it comes. Buster Posey comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-2 the count to Posey.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte finds some space out there for the catch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Leading off for the
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Muncy.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. That brings up Jim Thome.
The first baseman.
As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rodriguez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting 6.
Next to hit is Randy Arozarena. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
The catcher.
This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Batting it, the second baseman, Marcus
And
Semien.
now, Marcus Semien. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
To the plate now, Adam Wainwright. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A ball and a strike now. Semien stands at first with one out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, out. 3 on a nice dig at first. Striding in is Julio Rodriguez. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
Hernandez in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brian Reynolds looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he struck him out. Second time. Bottom of the third now. And next will be the imposing power bat, Xander Bogaerts.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how you bury someone.
Ketel Marte is at the plate as he takes a called strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rodriguez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Ball, that's outside. Ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The count is 2
And
and
he has
1.
a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
And that pitch is almost unfair right there. 20 miles per hour slower than the previous pitch, but he's got great arm action with it.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Shohei Ohtani goes quietly leading off the fourth. Rhys Hoskins is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
One of the keys to good.
But we'll have to press pause. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Now to the plate, Jim Thome flew out last time up. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Popped him up. And he'll play in foul territory for the second out. Now to bat, Randy Arozarena, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Line hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador.
And up steps Salvador Perez as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That evens it up 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Patrick Wisdom will start off the 5th in this one, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Buster Posey is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. 2 down, no one on base. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hernandez is there, and he'll put it away. Babe Ruth is out of
incomplete. Now coming into pinch hit. Babe Ruth.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Bogart.
Popped him up. Posey moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 out, nobody on. That'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Popped up. And Posey will look this one in, and Lee Smith takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Josh Bell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind, 0-2. Line drive, base hit. Here's the first pitch. Line hard, deep into left. Arozarena is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2. And he struck out again. Josh Hader enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Into the box to Oscar Hernandez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Oscar Hernandez.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count. The pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next, it'll be Jim Thome. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, save. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Got him. So next to bat will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 the count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. Up next, Patrick Wisdom, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fourth ball misses, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him! And he goes down on... Craig Kimbrell gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. Digging in next, Salvador Perez. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. From the stretch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front, just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Mickey Mantle will first pitch on its way as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now here's the first offering. Buster Posey swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
1 down. Digging in will be Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Julio Rodriguez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, it's funny right there.
A swing and a miss. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Ohtani is there, and he has it for the out. Next up, Ketel Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Marte.
First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. Garrett Richards will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kyle Lewis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's a base hit on the line.
Now batting, third baseman, Max.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Into the box now, Jim Thome.
Number 25.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Lewis. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate is Randy Arozarena. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Popped him up. Hoskins over to his left. And he makes the catch to retire the side. All set to start the 9th in this one. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Lewis. Betances is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Brian Reynolds is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Shohei Ohtani is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Coopers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Adam Wainwright is the winning pitcher of record, so that's a wrap here tonight.
No sé cuál me voy, el perro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce.